boyfriend if he hadn't been real and mine. Until he wasn't. I could hear his voice as he said the words I'd been longing to hear and feel the whisper of his breath on my cheek. "Tansy," he said, "I think I'm in love with you." And I could remember, vividly, the second of hesitation, the make-or-break moment, the opportunity to not fuck it all up beyond repair, before I replied, "I love you too, but there's something I need to tell you." After that, the video stops playing. The ad break is over. Time to return to the main event. I don't know whether it's because it was all so horrible, so chaotic and confusing, that I just can't properly remember what I said to him and what he said back. Or it might be that it's so raw and brutal that I've locked it away in a place deep in my mind where I'll never go. But I know the outcome. I told him the truth that had been gnawing at me from inside since the day we met, casting a shadow over my happiness. And then he dumped me, hard and spectacularly, in front of everyone, like tearing my heart out from under the scarlet sequins, chucking it across the room and stomping on it. And it was all my fault. Now, what had been both the worst and the best year of my life was almost over. I was surrounded by Charlotte's friends and the detritus of crisps and dips, pizza boxes and Prosecco bottles. And the memory played through my mind again and again, and only the first chimes of Big Ben ringing in the new year jerked me out of it. Everyone was hugging and kissing and clinking glasses. Even Adam, usually paralyzed with shyness around people he didn't know well, was smiling, and he squeezed my shoulder and asked if I was okay. "I'm fine," I said. I'd been saying that a lot, but it didn't make it true. "Happy New Year! It's going to be a good one for you. I just know it." That exact moment, when the chimes are over, the toasts drunk, the old year officially seen on its way, is probably the most depressing part of a depressing evening. It's also a tipping point. Do you do the sensible thing and go to bed, quitting while you're ahead? Or do you fill your glass and press on, wringing every last drop of fun out of a night that's not got much to spare? Charlotte's friends were a pretty sensible bunch, and they opted for something in between. We all slumped on the sofas by the telly, watching the crowds on the embankment by the River Thames and the last blaze of the fireworks display. Someone opened another bottle of bubbly. Someone else found what was left of the pizza in the kitchen and dumped the boxes on the coffee table. "So," Charlotte's friend Maddie said, "New Year's resolutions! Come on, what's everyone going to achieve this year? It's a massive one for you, Charlotte." "I know, right?" Charlotte gazed up adoringly at Xander, her new boyfriend, and he gazed adoringly back at her. The two of them were so loved up and happy, it was almost impossible not to smile when you looked at them. They'd only got together a couple of weeks before, on the same night Renzo dumped me. In fact, in a particularly cruel twist of fate. "We need to get our travel plans nailed down," Xander said. "And then we're going to see the world. And then when we get back, I suppose I'll need to find another job," Charlotte replied, ever practical. She'd already made me and Adam promise to keep her room empty for 2 months while she paid the rent, just in case she decided she couldn't stand traveling and had to come back home. "I'm going to lose a stone if it kills me," said one of Charlotte's other friends, and there was a chorus of, "Oh no, you don't need to, you look amazing." "I'm hoping to put on weight," Maddie said, "a couple of stone, to be exact, and then lose it again." Everyone looked blank, and then Charlotte said, "Oh my God, you're going to try for a baby." I took a huge swig of my drink. I know it makes me the worst person in the world, but how hard is it to be happy for other people when your whole life has crumbled and you can't see a way to put it back together? I looked at Maddie's husband's arm around her shoulders, and Xander and Charlotte's intertwined.